What's up? We're going to be going over some economics. All right, so we got a couple of things we got to look at. We got to look at a couple of things. Yep. So the first thing is I want to analyze Tesla. So let's go to Tesla and see what's going on here precisely. Actually, let's go to let's see. All right. So when precisely was the robo-taxi event? October 13th. Okay. So let's say October 13th. Look at that. Look at that. So let's zoom in here a little bit. October 13th. All right. So this was at, what was this? So Tesla was at 220 on the 13th. I made a tweet saying Tesla was fundamentally undervalued at this point. If you would have bought at this, you would be up, I think, around 30 plus percent. 20 plus percent for sure. Let's see. How do I'm still learning this platform. Let's go to charts. What was that chart? Trading view. Yeah. Is it that one? All right, let's go to Tesla. So where the fuck are we? Okay. Yep, it was here. So if you would have called, if you would have bought here, 280, you could have made upwards of 25% fundamentally. Look at that. I wonder what's the percentage here. Let's see. So that's that. Okay. Now let's look at the Iranian currency, which I also said to short. So if you would have shorted the Iranian currency, let's see how much money you would have made. Let's see. Yep. So $1 equals 42,000 real. Isn't that insane? But now we could also take a look at the currencies of China as well, or even Russia, and see how much they would have gone down. Chinese currency trading view. Let's see. So Tesla's up, markets are up We're up 1.3 trillion in a single day. Nvidia's up, was it 4 point something percent? Look at the past 5 days. It's down -2%. It's down. This is also down. With Trump's victory, you can also make the assumption that all the access states, or all the states, countries that are essentially all the countries that America is in conflict with, are going to go down. We could also take a look at the North Korean currency. Now, I don't know if it's possible to trade this, but it's very likely that it is down. Yeah, it's also down -2%. Let's look at the ruble. Ruble's actually kind of growing, which is very weird. And this has probably been because of the because of all the oil sales to India and other countries nearby. Let's see. The USD ruble increased to a month high over the past 4 months, etc., etc. Gold is also really high. So if we say look at gold, gold has been going up a lot. I was actually thinking about buying gold, but I don't know why it's down today. Why is this down? Actually, no, this might be a good buy right now. It's up 13% in the past 6 months, 28% this year, 34% in the last year, and it's going to keep growing. There hasn't been that many corrections for gold ever. It reached a high here in 1980, then it dipped, but other than that, it has some slight dips. Like here, this was pretty big in 2013, but like the dips here are not that bad. It will always continue going up. Look at this. In the past year, it's just been skyrocketing. This is one of the biggest price differences in the past 100 years of gold. So I think fundamentally gold is a buy because it's relatively going to stay stable and continue growing. I don't think there'll be a massive dip or a massive correction for gold. It just doesn't make any sense really. I honestly I do not foresee that to happen at any point. Let me delete some of this stuff. This is so annoying. Why is this even open? I don't even use this. Let's also see. So we checked Tesla. We checked Tesla. We checked the Chinese currency. We checked the Iranian currency. Let's check Dow Jones Trading Bureau. Honestly, if you just made these trades like last week, you would be up. Like if you either betted on Tesla. Tesla fundamentally was undervalued a month and a half ago, and I still think it's undervalued. It was at $1 trillion at 2021, and I think it like this correction is a pretty good buy. See, look at this. The Dow in the past day alone is up 3. In the past 5 days, almost 5%. Which is pretty absurd. If we look historically, there's not that many dips here. Like there was this in 20. That's probably because of COVID or some other event before that. But like if you look at the Dow Jones does not correct too much. This happened in '08, probably because markets were fucked in general. And then if you go to 19, there was another big dip. And I don't know why that happened precisely, but it went from 28 to like 21,000, which is, I mean, pretty big, but it rebounding, and it's still rebounding. So the Dow is pretty good. Um, U.S. equity indexes touch new all-time highs after Donald Trump wins presidential election. Um, Markets are trusting Trump. Markets do trust Trump. The dollar, if we look at the dollar index, um, trading view, the dollar is up high. I think I saw somewhere that it's the highest it's ever been in the past like 8 years or something. Um, so the election of Trump boosts the dollar and hammers gold prices. The dollar index Wednesday rallied sharply to a 4-month high, finished up 1.5%. Dollar soared Wednesday after Republican trend. So I'm fundamentally bullish on the dollar. Low tax and high tariff will boost inflation and slow the pace of Fed interest rate cuts, which is a bullish factor for the dollar. Also, Wednesday jump in the 10-year T-note yield to a 4-month high strengthened the dollar's interest rates differentials. So the euro to dollar also rose by 1.9%. The yen on Wednesday tumbled to a 3.14 month low against the dollar. Wednesday's Argentino yields hammered the yen as President-elect Trump's economic policy seen as more expansionary and inflationary, making it less likely the Fed will be able to cut interest rates aggressively. I think rates are too high now. Um, I think they're way too high. I think maybe 2%, maybe 1.5% is pretty good. Um, like look at this. Oh my goodness. 20 and 21 interest rates were 0.25. That is just, I mean, I like that's insane. You know what, like the capital there, if you look at this, and you also see rate of startups funded. You go to rate of startups funded per year. 2021 was the time the most amount of startups were funded. Look at this. So in Q4 2024, there was $49 billion of dollars raised. So if we go, let's look at that October 20. It was still 0.25. And then it started going up, boom, 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 and then now it's fucking horrendous. And that's why like the cost of capital for startups is way too high because interest rates are too high, and it's just a whole mess. Honestly, I think we need to drop back down to these levels, so the rate of new startups can, like the number of new startups can keep growing. New startups getting funded means more innovative tech, which means the dollar is just simply worth more than it was, even if interest rates are low. So I fundamentally think we need to get below. We need to get back to this, if not below this. So that's with Biden's economic policies are just retarded, because look at this 0.25 to now 5.5, and now they cut by 0.5, which is fucking useless. We need to go back down to this range if we want to see the number of dollars being raised as this. And this is really crucial because people will not be investing money into startups if the rate of capital is so high and interest rates are high. The pension funds, the people who fund the VCs and all the LPs are not going to be allocating enough capital to venture if the interest rates are so high. And I think this is just really, really bad. Okay, like this is like just horrendous. This needs to change. And yeah, so let's see what else we got here. We look at the let's look at Fortune 500. Fortune 500s are up. Let's see. Ultimately, the market, actually all markets, have decided that Trump is economically superior to any alternative. And markets are trusting in Trump to deliver a much more valuable dollar, a much more useful dollar, and to fundamentally lower the cost of living. The cost of living as of now is extremely, extremely high, especially in places like California and whatnot. Even in Florida, I mean, like the cost of goods has been going up like 200%, 250% in some product distributions like gasoline in Palo Alto is almost $8, which is unbelievable. I mean, that is like that should like that's there's simply no words for that, and I think it's just very unfortunate. So if we go to TradingView and we look at Fortune 500, I think we just have it open, but I lost it. Um, yeah, so S&P 500 index is up 2.53%. Let's see if we can see any other technicals. Let's see. What the hell? Discover is up 20%. Is this yearly? What the hell? Oh, so no, this is not. Okay. SP 500. Let's go there. Okay. So, no, that was. Let's find some other SP. Yeah. That's pretty good. Up 4% in the past month. Up 14% in the past 6 months. Up 25% this year. 35% in the past year. 91% in the past 5 years. And up 691%. Stocks are exploding. I think Discover's up 20%. Why is Discover up so much? It might be. I might be wrong, but that's what I saw. Let's see. Discover. My computer's tweaking right now. Shit. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to quit cursor. What else? We're gonna have to quit that as well. So I ran out of application memory. This is so annoying. Hello?